Hey guys! Hello? Frank Fulci here, and I'm actually here to do a little different video than normal. First of all, excuse the lighting, it's a little later in the day than normal, and my light is coming from that side. Hopefully it's in focus enough. Anyway, I am doing not a haul video this time. Crazy, I know, that's all you guys see from me. But I'm doing a to-be-read read list read-a-thon video. Let me explain a little bit. So, another YouTuber that I've been watching as of late, her name is Kasha. She has two channels, Kasha in Wonderland, which is like movie haul type stuff, which is similar to what I do, and Kasha in Bookland, which is what this video pertains to. Anyway, Kasha is hosting her first ever Readathon for the month of November. She's calling it her Evil-a-thon. And since July of this year, I've been reading pretty heavily, so I wanted to keep that going, keep the hobby going, and I thought this would be a good way to participate in her challenge, her readathon, and to continue reading and all that good stuff. So I will have a list below. First, I'll link her videos and things like that so you guys know what I'm talking about. You can watch that. She goes over all the rules and all the, stuff you can do, and it's fun, and there's some challenges and stuff, and I'll go over a couple of the challenges. I'll also list the challenges below in the description box. So I'm not the quickest reader, and I do have other hobbies. As you guys know, I watch tons of movies, not as many as I collect, but I have a lot to watch, not to mention my job, the gym, and all these other things that life requires of you. So with that said, I am not going to be able to read as much as I'd like, but the month is pretty long, even though time flies, and I'd like to get through some things. So I'm going to go through the pile of stuff that I plan on reading. Hopefully I get through all of it. I don't see that I should be able to, but we'll get to that. Anyway, let's jump into it. A few things. First, you guys saw in one of my haul videos a little while ago, a buddy of mine sent me over a copy of Cabal. But at the end of the Cabal story, which is only about 200 and something pages, Clive Barker included some other short stories. So one of the challenges for Kasha's Bookathon or Evil-a-thon is, so all the challenges are based off of Stephen King. It's like Stephen King themed. So there's 10 challenges. One of the challenges is different seasons. Spooky Stories Challenge. Read a couple of short horror stories. So that's where this book will come in. I've read some of them. I think there's 2 short stories left. I'm cheating a little bit because I read half of one of them that I plan on finishing, and then there's one more. So anyway, 2 short stories from this that will cross the challenge of different seasons off the list. Next up, this one, The Spirit by Thomas Page. So this will satisfy the challenge of number 1, Carrie, the Blood Challenge. Read a horror book with red on the cover. So there's red in the insignia here that says Paperbacks from Hell, and there's also red in the font of The Spirit. This book is not that long. It's less than 250 pages, so I hope I can get through this one pretty quickly, leaving time for the next couple. And chances are, I don't do much on the weekends. I'm pretty much a homebody, so I should be able to bang out some of this stuff this weekend alone. Hopefully, at least the short stories, and then something else you'll see in the next couple minutes. Anyway, next up, this is one I've been excited about. I just got this in, and it would have been part of my haul video coming up in a couple of days, but I wanted to open it up and show it as part of this video. And that is a book called Ed by Chris Sun. Chris Sun is actually a film director. He's done Charlie's Farm, which is a slasher. His most recent one is Boar, which is about a killer pig. He's an Australian director, so he has a lot of Aussie movies. A lot of John Jarratt from Wolf Creek is in a lot of his movies as cameos or bigger roles. Nathan Jones, who's a jacked up dude, he played Charlie in Charlie's Farm. He had a role in Boar. He was a wrestler at one point. He's done a bunch of stuff. He was in Troy with Brad Pitt back in the day. Anyway, great movies, great director, and when I watched Charlie's Farm years ago, I found out he was an author, and I wanted to pick this book up then. I didn't, but now that I'm reading and doing this challenge, I wanted to get this. Anyway, I'm babbling. Ed is about, or based on, Ed Gein, or a man who wants to impersonate Ed Gein, or not impersonate, but copycat. You know, he lives vicariously through the crimes of Ed Gein, whatever. He looks up to him, whatever you want to say. Anyway, this will satisfy the challenge of Bag of Bones, the Buried Challenge. Read a horror thriller about a murder or serial killer. So if this is about Ed Gein or anything involving Ed Gein's infamous run as a serial killer, this will satisfy that. Excited about this one. Like I said, I've been wanting to check this out. Now this one is a little longer. The font is pretty tiny in this. So it's less than 350 pages, but very small text. This might take a while for me to get through, but hopefully I can get through this one. And last, this is one that I would just be reading for fun anyway, and this is a graphic novel. Oh, not even a graphic novel. Comic books collected. We call this a hardcover, trade paperback. You can call it graphic novel, whatever you want. Its collection is volume 4 of Cullen Bunn's Harrow County. This is the library edition, so it's bigger than your normal comic book, you know. Hardcover again. I just read volume 3 a couple of weeks ago, so the timing was perfect. Volume 4 just came out this past week or 2 weeks ago. So I'm excited to jump into this. I guess technically this can satisfy the challenge of the Dead Zone or the Undead Challenge. Read a book about an undead creature or person. Harrow County has a lot of what they're calling haints, which are like spirits and creatures in the woods and all sorts of like fantastical horror beings. So I guess that can satisfy that challenge. So again, Kasha says you don't have to do all 10 challenges. You know, this is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be work. So I figured I'd pick a few of those challenges. Like I said, I got 4 of them covered if I get through all these. Harrow County I could read in a day, no problem. The short stories I could finish probably in that same day. These other 2 books are going to really be the hard part to squeeze in, but I think I could do it. At the end of the month, I will, or at least I plan on doing a wrap-up video for this challenge and, you know, go over what I thought of the stuff. You know, whether I got through it all or not, whether I added something else onto the month. You know, if I get through these quick, I could always add more, and so on and so forth. So again, trying something new here, guys. Hopefully you like this video. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you like this kind of video, let me know. I can start doing some other stuff. I have huge collections of everything. Comics, books, Funko Pops, collectibles, obviously movies. If you know my channel, you know that's mostly what I get. But anyway, wanted to do something different for you guys. Make sure you hit up Kasha in Bookland. Again, I'll link her channel below. You can watch her video. I'll link the specific video for this read-a-thon. If you want to participate, please do, guys. It's fun, man. There's a lot of great stories out there. A lot of great horror writers. I think this is an awesome challenge, an awesome way to have fun, and awesome way to occupy your time. You know, Halloween's over. Yesterday was Halloween, but for us horror fans, it continues year-round. So this is a perfect way to get some spooky stories in, and you know, it's another hobby. If you don't read that often, maybe now's the time. You know, perfect time to pick it up. So anyway, thanks again, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, the like button, the subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. And until next time, guys, peace out, be good.